could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Action in the Yankee bullpen now as Phil Hughes starts to get it going down there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Mercer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets are out on top, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Derek Jeter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Seaver has the sign. Here it is on 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 23, Don Mattingly.
Now in the box, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Not close. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, taking the 3-1 pitch, I can understand. That was borderline at best, but he's got no excuses on this one. That pitch is right there.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Liner toward right center. Beltran is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Jose Reyes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Into the box now, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there. That was almost to the backstop. He would have needed a ladder to hit that thing.
Into the box, Dave King, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Paul O'Neill will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Alonso Soriano in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3-2 now.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Right has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Bobby Mercer.
Bobby Mercer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yep, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner. He'd retired 6 in a row prior to this base hit, so he's had his way with these guys for the past few innings.
Thurman Munson comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Seaver comes set. First pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. Goose Gossage will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gossage is ready. 0-2 on its way. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 7, Kevin Mitchell.
Kevin Mitchell digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Hot shot to third. Netzel over to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets as the lead remains 3-1. Greg Netzel will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. In there, strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Bernie Williams will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, not a lot of offense to go around for these guys so far. It's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, but at least this one's an extra base hit and goes for a double.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Don Mattingly will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
And the Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
So striding in, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. Back here in the Bronx, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Darryl Berry will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mercer is there. 1 out.
The batter.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Stepping in now, Todd Hundley. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Gossage has the target. Here it is on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's giving him a real lift out there.
So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now. 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Paul O'Neill, and they'll need him to get something going here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Alonso Soriano stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
And obviously that's something you start to get worried about the later you work into a start. When you start to get tired, a lot of times the first thing to go is the rotation and sharpness on that breaking ball. And that looked like a pretty good hanger right there.
Up next
Into the box now, Bobby Mercer. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Into the box, Thurman Munson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. Jose Reyes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
Hit on the ground to short. Jeter is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Yankee Stadium in New York, but it's been the other team from New York that's had the upper hand. The Mets lead this one here in the 8th as you check out the line score to this point. Digging in now, Carlos Beltran will swing it from the left side right here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. The pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well, so why not stretch him out a bit? It's been working so far.
Dave King will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mercer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 3-2. Fernando Salas is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Fernando Salas.
Leading off the inning, Greg Netzel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
The 0-1 delivery. Tap fouled at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
He got caught in a situation where he had to protect with 2 strikes. He's probably fortunate he even got wood on this one, but it didn't matter much as this turns into an easy little soft liner.
Standing in now, Bernie Williams, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
In a one-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
In now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last two pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Stepping in now, Kevin Mitchell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Yeah, your instincts tell you that it's going to be outside, but he has such great movement that it comes back to catch the corner.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline. Mattingly scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Jerry Familia is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Don Mattingly will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Mattingly.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You definitely don't want to go hit by pitch, walk to start this inning. So you got to bear down right here. Really lock in on that catcher.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a hard hit ball, and it's going to get over the head of Ray as it's short. It's a base hit.
Well, if the rally wasn't on already, it's officially on now. This is just a dream start to the inning here. They get the tying run to second. He's the most important guy, but don't forget, you get the potential winning run on at first base. So this game is really up in the air now.
Paul O'Neill stands in with the winning run at first with nobody out.
Well, they've got a great chance to walk off right here, but they're also only a strikeout and a double play away from squandering the entire opportunity. You got to focus on at least advancing those runners.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
As a hitter here, you've got to make them get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Into the box now, Alonso Soriano, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Ball two.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Trying to hold the lead. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position. You lead by just a run. It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that? I love it.
Into the box, Bobby Mercer, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Now one hit near the first base line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 3-2. Good night from the Bronx.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: